Sorry. Hi, everybody.
Yes, hi everybody. Today we are going to do some second grade math.
Wow, this should be exciting.
Yeah, it should. Today's second grade math concept is being able to find equal shares.
Equal shares? What are equal shares?
Let me show you.
I.
So, you know how in kindergarten you have to learn how to share with others?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of the same thing with math, except this time we are getting an early move on with halves, thirds, and fourths. Halves are 2 equal parts. Thirds are 3 equal parts, and fourths are 4 equal parts. See?
Oh, yeah.
I'll start. Different shapes of the half of the same rectangle. Make 2 halves, show different ways, shade half of each rectangle. Okay, so this is what I mean. So, 2 halves equals 1 whole. This is 1 half, this is the other half. So 2 halves would equal the whole rectangle or 1 whole. In other words, 2 halves equals 1, basically.
Oh, so that means that 3/3 and 4/4 can also equal 1?
Correct, because we could shade all of these and still get 1.
Wow, so cool.
Yep, but there are also many different ways to show halves, thirds, and fourths. For example, you can not only represent it as 2 rectangles, but you can also represent it as 2 triangles.
Wow, interesting.
Same thing with the inverse direction.
See?
And thirds. Halves are greater. Different shapes of a third of the same rectangle. Make 3 thirds, show different ways, shade a third of each rectangle. Quack?
Thank you, my turn. 3/3. 3/3 are 1. Show different ways. What's another way besides this? Vertical. There's vertical. Then horizontal form.
Right, that's a different way. Now, try to point at 1/3 of the rectangles.
Okay.
Correct, Quack. That's the shaded part. Bingo! Different shapes of a fourth of the same rectangle. Make 4 fourths. Show different ways. Shade a fourth of each rectangle. There are a lot of different ways. I know. How about I do the first 4 and you do the last 4?
Hey, that's a great idea, Peep. Okay, you go first.
All right. This is 1/4. This is one small rectangle, which represents 1/4. This is a triangle, which is 1/4. This is a tall, thin rectangle, which represents 1/4. And this is a long and low rectangle that represents 1/4. Your turn, Quack. Do the last 4.
Okay. This is a triangle that represents 1/4 of the rectangle. This also is a triangle that represents 1/4 of the rectangle. This is a small triangle that represents 1/4 of the rectangle. And this is a slightly bigger, but still small triangle that represents 1/4 of the rectangle. Am I right?
Yes, Quack. Bingo! Great job. Now let's turn to the next page.
Whoa, so many equal shares. Wow, I can't believe it.
Yes, Quack. Equal shares using the same square. Make 2 equal shares. Show different ways. Shade half of each square. Well, Not only does it work on rectangles, but it also works on squares. See? 2 small rectangles, 2 small triangles, 2 small triangles in the opposite direction, 2 small rectangles in the opposite direction. And make 3 equal shares, show different ways, shade a third of each square. A tall, thin rectangle represents 1/3 of the square, and so is the long and low one.
Wow. Can I try 4 equal shares next?
Sure thing!
All right. Make 4 equal shares, show different ways, shade a fourth of each square. This is a small triangle that represents 1/4 of a square.
Yeah?
This is a tall and thin rectangle that represents 1/4 of the square. This is a long and low rectangle that represents 1/4 of the square. This is another triangle. That's a rectangle. That's a small triangle. That's a bigger triangle. And that is a smaller triangle.
Let's see. You're right, Quack! You got it correct.
Equal shares using the same circle. Make 2 equal shares, shade half of the circle.
Not only does it work on rectangles and squares, but it also works on circles even. Try it!
Let's see. This represents 1/2 of the circle. Which shape is that?
Oh, that's a very good question. That's a semicircle. A semicircle is a 2-dimensional shape that represents 1/2 of a circle. For example, half of my eye is a semicircle. Look! Dude!
Whoa. So that means 1/2 of my eyes are semicircles.
Oh, yeah! Wow! Yep! Make 3 equal shares, shade a third of the circle. A third is this piece. This piece represents 1/3 of the entire circle. Same with our eyes. What? See? 3/3 makes 1 whole eye. Quack?
Yes. Wow. Make 4 equal shares, shade a fourth of the circle. This is 1/4 of the circle, right?
Yep. A fourth of our eyes is this. Yeah. 2/4 is this, 3/4 is this, and all 4/4 are this. So that's 1 whole eye again.
Wow. Different shape, but same size. Use drawings 1, 2, and 3 to explain why the blue and yellow shares are equal. Let's see. So, drawing 1 has 1 yellow triangle, 1 blue triangle, and 2 white triangles. Drawing 2 has 2 yellow triangles, 2 blue triangles, and 4 white triangles. And drawing 3 has 2 green triangles and 6 white triangles. I don't know how these could be equal.
But we're only just getting started. We have to explain why they're equal.
Wait a second. I notice a pattern in drawings 1 and 2.
What is that, Quack?
I think they're being separated. Even so, I think they are still equal.
That's right, they are. Even if it's just 2 lines. 1, 2, they're still equal.
Yay! Woohoo! But, what about drawing 3? It does not have yellow triangles or blue ones.
But that's green.
So
that means if we mix yellow and blue together, we should make green.
Oh, yeah, yellow and blue make green. I forget about that.
See, Quack? Colors and mathematics really do go along.
Yeah. Okay, let's see about this one now. It has 2 green triangles and 6 white triangles. Oh, I get it. It's divided evenly, the same as drawing 2. It still has all these lines, but this time with different colors.
That's right, Quack. That's right. So drawings 2 and 3 are the same. Well done, except with the colors. Good job. Now, one more bonus question. Check understanding. Fill in the blanks to correctly complete the statement.
Okay, let me try. I know equal shares are the same shape if I can place one share exactly on, top of another share? Correct! I might have to rotate or, flip the share?
That's right again, Quack. Wow, super awesome.
Thanks, it was nothing.
All right. Unfortunately, that's it for us today. For 2nd grade math.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll be back for more. After all, there is nothing a little bit more fun than a spark of math to your day. Right, Quack?
Yes, nothing is more fun.
You like rubbing my back?
Yeah.
Maybe I could try rubbing your back. How much should I scratch your back?
1/3 of my back should be fine.
Are you sure not 1/2 of your back?
I'm sure.
Okay, if you insist.
Oh, yeah, that feels good.
Now scratch mine.
Okay, how many?
1/2 of my back.
All right, got it. 1/2.
Sometimes equal shares can be found in life, especially if you're scratching someone else's back.
Dot.
1/2 of my back there, and the other half, right there, yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.